Welcome into the Cyber Show brought to you by ThreatAdvice. I'm Ben.
And I'm Elizabeth.
And today on the show we have our usual cyber news roundup, followed by some great holiday stuff from Mandy, and finally something about pizza. So stick around till that final segment. I want to remind you that ThreatAdvice has a new website, so check it out, ThreatAdvice.com. And Elizabeth, take it away.
For our first story, GoDaddy, the domain register and web hosting company, was hacked earlier this week. An estimated 1.2 million email addresses were disclosed of inactive and active customers. In addition, passwords and usernames of customers that created new websites were also breached. They have now been reset, and with the help of a third-party IT firm, they blocked their hackers from the system. Originally, the hackers were able to infiltrate their system by a compromised password. This only highlights the importance of regularly changing your credentials.
Next up, a new law in the United Kingdom is tackling smart home device security in a big way, which is great news, and I hope we see this in the US as well. The Product Security and Telecommunications Infrastructure Bill, or PSTI for short, introduces a new set of regulations for Internet of Things devices, which consumers often assume are safe and secure, but many are not, which puts users at risk. So the first and probably the most important rule in this bill is a ban on easy-to-guess default passwords, including classics like password and admin, which you can imagine are pretty bad. Every password that comes with a new device needs to be unique, and it can't be resettable to a universal factory setting. If manufacturers don't comply, then they'll be hit by hefty fines of more than $13 million. So they're taking this pretty seriously. The UK government's goal is to reduce attacks on IoT devices, and they cited 1.5 billion attempts in the first half of 2020 alone. And as an example, they also cited a 2017 attack in which, get this, hackers stole data from a casino by attacking an internet-connected fish tank. Another example that researchers just discovered this week is a self-driving smart suitcase. So if you're in the airport, you can self-drive your suitcase, you don't have to push it around. Here's the problem though, it can be easily hijacked by the person behind you at the airport. They can just drive it right away from you. So pretty crazy stuff. Obviously, Internet of Things devices need to be regulated better, and I'm glad to see something is happening here.
I agree. And for our last story, IKEA is currently dealing with an ongoing cyber attack to its email systems. The hackers infiltrated reply chain emails, which are more likely to be trusted by the users, therefore more likely to fall for malicious links and attachments. Not only are they targeting IKEA mailboxes, but also those of suppliers, partners, and other IKEA organizations. The IKEA IT team is warning its employees to be aware of a 7-digit code that appears at the end of these links and to immediately report them to their IT department. They continue to track this issue, but there is no resolution that has been found yet.
Hopefully there will be. That is all our cyber news for this week. Stick around.
I am back with a website of the week on this episode. We're in the midst of the Christmas season, and if many of you have children, or if you remember going to this website as a kid, it is Google's Santa Tracker. santatracker.google.com. It is still active today. You can go there before Christmas Eve. You can take your family on, your kids on. There's a variety of activities, a variety of games to play. There's a countdown to Christmas Eve when the actual Santa Tracker will be up. You can take your kids on there and track Santa as he makes his journey on Christmas Eve night. So go check it out this Christmas season.
California Pizza Kitchen has revealed a breach that exposed the data of, get this, more than 100,000 current and former employees, full names and social security numbers. And if you run that number, 100,000, against the number of current CPK employees, it means that the bulk of those affected had to have been former employees. Apparently the chain knew about the incident for at least a couple months, so it's unclear why it took them so long to notify authorities. And this is just a good reminder that cyber safety is important for any business. It doesn't matter what you sell. After the breach, the company claims that has taken new steps to reinforce its security posture and policies, but that is still a tough one to swallow. That's all we've got this week. Enjoy.